The Teen Phantom Part 8. What's wrong, Tyke? Charlotte could hold it no longer. She couldn't. That's insane, that's so evil, that is mean, she's nothing but a witch, that's dirty. Charlotte screamed. Dad loves us so much, and that is the respect he gets. Charlotte throws herself on the carpet, beating her fists on the carpeted floor, then she lies still, crying so hard she hurts all over. Jane tries to console her little sister, but it was with little success. Charlotte's hair and back are soaked with Jane's tears, then Charlotte gives out and lay sobbing. Eventually, she realizes her eyes and throat are hurting. Her throat hurting is from her yelling, her eyes feel dry and she has no more cry left in her. Jane, my eyes hurt terribly, she manages with a whisper. I have just what you need, Tyke. Jane jumps up and gets a little bottle from one of her vanity drawers. She gently turns her little sister on her back, depositing drops of liquid into her eyes. The drops feel as smooth as silk to the skin. I truly appreciate that, Jane, it feels so good. I am very sorry for telling you things which upset you so. Don't be, I will be okay, that is just how life is. It does not help to pussyfoot around the truth. Ignoring reality doesn't help. I am sorry for throwing a tantrum, but it hurts so much, Jane. I understand, Tyke. I know you do, you are a great sister. Dad and I had a long talk today, we did some hugging and crying. He said we were going to start having family council, and he assured me that you loved me very much, Tyke. He said your life has not been easy, either. Jane has returned to the position she was in before her little sister threw her tantrum. Charlotte is lying on the carpet in front of Jane, looking up into her face. Jane looks very concerned. I never have understood Mom, she never did take care of you like other mothers. I took care of you from the time you were born. Beth helped and trained me for a few months. We are a real crazy family, do you think so, Jane? It may be in a way, but I have a real special little sister. You have always been special in my eyes, and I have not had a father. It is true, Jane, and I have not had a mother. That is true, Tyke. Dad says not to hate Mom, we must be kind to help Mom and to give ourselves a peace of mind. That is very true, Jane. Tyke, would you care if I took your hair out of the pigtails and brushed it out? I would enjoy doing it. Okay, I would like that very much. I will go get my brush, it will not take long. Oh no, let me use mine. You shouldn't, my head is bound to be filthy with me being in the forest so much. The last time I showered, I did not wash my hair, you may even find a baby lizard in it. My brush washes, it sounds like you are trying to scare me. I do not mind baby lizards, either. You don't. You still have beautiful hair, Tyke, it still has a good red highlight, the brown has not completely taken over. Yes, I have noticed a lot of change even in the last year. I also have very few freckles now and much lighter. I wish my hair stopped growing at the length yours does. It doesn't stop, Jane, Nikki trims it every 6 months or so. We didn't know of you cutting it, it is no shock as your life is obscure. By the Bible, a woman should not cut her hair. I have never run across anything like that in the Bible. You haven't? Maybe it is not in the Bible then. It would upset Mom if she knew you have been cutting your hair. It is only one of many things that would upset her. Can you see me in the forest, my hair hanging down below my knees or wound up on top of my head with birds making their nests in it? Not cutting my hair would be like Mom never cutting her toenails. You know how horrible that would be. I plan to cut my hair when I get up the courage. You will need to make the decision whether to dangle your feet in the water or just dive in. If your decision is to dive in, hold your breath and be prepared to swim. You are a harsh little girl, and a clever little thing, you would tackle anything. If only I were fabricated with half the fine steel as you, I would be altogether a different person. Another reason I am so sneaky, if Mom knew the things I do, she would blame Dad and give him hell. I have never wanted to do anything bad, Jane. I know that, Tyke. I notice you don't have on your necklace and earrings. I don't like wearing them. I don't like things fastened to my ears or hanging around my neck. I don't like anything around my fingers or wrist, either. I don't understand why people like to wear rings and bracelets. I like to feel free. I hate baggy clothes, too. You have never been one to try to fix up to look pretty. You have been more of a tomboy. You would rather just wear a nice pair of jeans. I realize dresses would not be very fitting for your activities. You refuse to shop with us in those high-priced stores you call rip-off shops. What dresses you do wear are almost as nice as the ones Mom and I buy at the rip-off shops. I have no idea where you could buy such nice dresses around here. I don't buy them, I make them. Beth helps me with them. So you are into making your own dresses? That sounds neat. I have wanted to wear jeans and bugged Mom about it, you know, though, how she will not hear of it. They are men's apparel, so it is just not scriptural. Women preachers are not scriptural, either. Maybe Mom does not realize she is a woman in the way. Dad does not realize I am his daughter. If I had been there when our great creator was designing men and women's apparel, I would have made a few suggestions. Jane stops brushing Charlotte's hair. She looks at her with a serious reproving look. You know God did not design clothing. Then why doesn't he like for me to wear girls' jeans? Jane stares at Charlotte with astonishment. You are sharp, you have more sense and understanding than those preachers do in their great seminars. I agree with you about the jeans, Tyke. I have been living by Mom's conscience for far too long. Jane, I don't mind dresses when I am in public. I have no use for a dress. Otherwise, I always wear shorts under my skirt. I can take my skirt off and I am ready to go. I like my skirts to come just below my knees and my shorts is a few inches above my knees. I can be active even in my skirt if I need to be. When Jane is finished with Charlotte's hair, she sits on the carpeted portion of the floor. Charlotte lies on the carpet in front of her. Tyke, do you realize how frustrated Mom gets? You and Dad will never use the words Lord or God. No, has it troubled you, also? It has some. I have been very curious. You have made such a complete study of the Bible, I have heard, ancient history, also, yet, you are not enthused about religion nor do you seem bitter. It is as if you are being kind to dumb animals. It is as if you think far beyond religion. I don't see you as an atheist. I don't think of anyone as a dumb animal. Some do act more like some animals than they do human beings. Even to say that would be a disgrace to some animals. I do not view myself as being far above any. Many follow men and creed without using the good sense with which they were created. The Bible is not what most people think it is. Our great Creator did not write the Bible, men did. When you question the Bible, you are questioning the men that wrote it, not our great Creator. It is like a political preference. There is no difference in religion or politics. The Bible or even the name of Jesus is just considered as idols by most people, religious or otherwise. Many things in the Bible do not support the worship and awe that most give the Bible or Jesus. There are many views of the Bible and many versions. It is as the attempt to choose a political party. The Bible is just history as in any other history books. Much of the prophecy has proven to be true, many of those things have come to pass. The Bible must support its own validity as any other literature. It is without mythical authority. There is wisdom in the Bible if you understand it. It is not the law of our great Creator. Man creates all laws, the great Creator has no laws. The great Creator is truth, which is the life of everything. No one can tamper with truth, refuse or evade it. Some may think to evade truth, but it is just an illusion. Those who know to live by truth and fact and do not do so are headed for death. You can have life only by living by truth and facts. The great Creator is truth, which is existence of all things. governing all creation. Men may think to govern life, but it is all an illusion. Men can try to make all kinds of laws to bring about justice, but they cannot bring about justice by a law. It is only in the spiritual realms that there can be true justice. How can it be justice to kill one man for the death of another? They both are dead. Killing the other does not bring the man back to life which he killed. The one that committed the murder just took control of the other man's destiny. That is not complete true justice. In the spiritual realms, the man hurt himself, not the other man. True justice can be only in the spiritual realms. We know what we should and should do by knowledge and understanding, not by some law. There is no man-written law that can stop a crime before it is committed. You make more sense than anything I have heard a minister say. Why do you say our great Creator instead of God? Because our great Creator is not a God. The word God does not mean creator, its meaning is an object of worship. The religious world has attached the word God to the great Creator as his name, rather than calling the Creator what the Creator is. It is similar as naming your dog, animal. There are many gods as there are many kinds of animals. However, there is none like the great Creator. The great Creator created all that exists. It is debasing to call the great Creator God or Lord. The great Creator is our Father and Creator, not an object to worship, or just a Lord over us. We are a part of the great Creator. Father also has the meaning of Creator. The great Creator is the Father of all things. In reality, our birth parents are our older brother and sister. It is all a system of preputial generating that was created in all life. A good view of the past or even life at present takes an honest study of all history. If you look at bits and pieces, you cannot get a good view. It is like in seeing black and white in 2 dimensions or in seeing in color and in 3 dimension. I could point out several scriptures, but it would not give you a true view. Some say just read the Bible and let the Spirit give you the understanding. That is worse than a roulette wheel. You must search in honesty for the facts and truth in anything you read if you receive the concept for which it was intended. You are awesome, you make things so simple. Tyke, please try to see how hard it is for me to see you as just my little sister. I do see Jane. I also see that when we think of facts and truth as being personal, that we can link it with or attach it to someone or to a certain group. We confuse our own selves. Though facts and truth have power over everyone, no one can possess facts and truth. It is not limited to ones of certain ages. Some have refused to let truth and facts saturate their intellect all their life, and now that they are old, they have no better view of realism than the day they were born. The great problem people have in viewing truth: there is more glory given to the one they think brought it than the value of the truth itself. This is a very bold statement. It may debase the great scientists of today. Most are unaware of this fact. Some know it to be true. All of them receive this great knowledge from the great Creator's endless library in the spiritual realms. Some are just unaware of its source. It is not all to do with their brilliant brain. When thoughts come, there is no way of detect their source. The brain is no more than a sophisticated computer. It is not capable of programming itself. It takes a spirit to do that. Though you see me with what seems to be a great deal of knowledge, facts, truth, and a deep love for it, it does not keep me from needing a loving big sister and a loving mother. It has nothing to do with my intelligence. I am still a little 12-year-old girl. You made it through to me, Tyke. I now understand why you think and live as you do.